Today we want to look at a question in physics. These are Form 3 topic, the first topic of Book 3, Physics, which is linear motion, and it's all about ticker timer. So the question that we are provided with, that's a figure formed or a pattern formed on a tape in an experiment to determine the acceleration of a trolley. The frequency of the ticker tape used was 50 Hertz. The direction of motion of the trolley is as shown. So from the figure, we are told to determine the acceleration of the trolley. Now, as we want to determine the acceleration of the trolley, we first need to look at the initial velocity and the final velocity. As long as they have given us the direction of motion, meaning at this particular point, that's where the tape is starting to move. So as it moves, we are looking at the spaces between one dot and the other. Now, the distances are given between two successive dots. So, one, we need to look at the time taken for two successive dots. So at that particular point, for our initial velocity that we are given, we can first look at frequency. So we are connecting frequency, which is given as 1 over t, where t is the periodic time. Therefore, our time is given as 1 over f, and our f is 50 Hertz. So we can get that our t for our case using our calculator, that is using our calculator, 1 divided by 50, that will give us 0.02. So 0.02 seconds. So our initial velocity u will be given as the distance, which is 1 centimeter. We can convert it to meters, so we divide this one by 100. Then we divide by the time taken between the two successive dots, which is 0.02. So if you work it out, that is 0.01 meters divided by 0.02 seconds. So this one, again using our calculator, 0.01 divide by what we have, 0.02. So this should give us 0.5. So our u is 0.5 meters per second. Then we need the final velocity v, which is given as the distance, and that distance is 5 over 100. We convert it to meters, divide by the total time taken. So at that particular point, we have successive dots and another successive dot. So that is 2 multiplied by the time 0.02. So 0.05 divided by 0.04. So using your calculator again, 0.05 divided by 0.04, and this gives you u of v as 1.25 meters per second. And we know that acceleration is given as v minus u divided by time taken. So our a equals to the final velocity 1.25, subtract the initial velocity 0.5, divide by the total time taken. So if you look at what we are provided with, so we look at the intervals. So that is 1, 2, 3. So this gives a half and that gives a half. So the total interval will be 4. So we're going to have 4 multiplied by the periodic time 0.02. So when you work out 1 1.25 subtract 0.5, that should give you 0.75. 0.75 divide by 0.08. So divide by 0.08, and that is what you are getting. So your acceleration will be, the acceleration for our case is 9.375 meters per second squared. So more of these questions, you can get to topical questions, get more of these questions, and if there is a challenge, you can get through us and we'll be able to help you out. You can still subscribe at our YouTube channel, or you can still follow us at TikTok, that is Jumjum, at YouTube, again, that is Jumjum. You can still get us there for more of these questions. Thank you so much.